Oh, cool. Okay. Wow, that actually worked. You should see my setup. It's actually kind of funny. I have a phone sitting on the windowsill, and I'm trying not to fall off the bed. So, it's been a while. I just wanted to say first off that I am sitting on 3 pillows on top of a bed while trying to talk into an iPhone. Because my camera is currently dead. Charging. It's been a while. I haven't really been in the mood to be making any sort of documentaries or footage or anything. It's just kind of, yeah. So basically I'm here saying hi, and you might notice that this area looks a little different from what I'm used to filming. It's because I have moved twice already within the last year alone. I moved once out of the old house, and then right after we moved into the new house, I actually moved out and in with friends, and I actually lived out of state now, so I am now free. But now I have to deal with my own personal responsibilities of rent and bills and the usual adult life stuff. So, where was I going with this? We're kind of doing cons here and there whenever we can, basically. Because it's become so mainstream, I've noticed lately, that it's just really hard to enjoy stuff as much as I used to. It's not as fun anymore, but being around friends and people who love doing it still and not for the fame or anything, that's what makes it all worthwhile anymore. Unfortunately, I don't do cons as much. Well, to be fair, we're actually not doing ASIN as much. We wanted to try to go to Anime St. Louis this year, but it kind of fell through because we didn't have the funds at the time to do it. We're just kind of doing whatever we feel like doing at this point. No more Wizard World. Wizard World has gotten too expensive. Wizard World Chicago, I mean. We would like to make Anime Expo one year. That would be cool. We've done, actually this past February, we did Anime Milwaukee for the first time. And it was awesome. It was very much awesome. We've been doing Kingdom Hearts panels, mostly 18 plus panels, and we've had a lot of fun with them. Just not at ASIN. ASIN was not as fun as I would have liked it. I think the only main thing that made it fun was the random commentary from our King Mickey, and Richard Epcar coming in. We asked him if he wanted to come in and just kind of come in and say hi. He came in and pretty much gave this tiny little speech to the entire crowd, and I felt really bad because when he got in there, no one knew who he was. No one! It was a Kingdom Hearts panel! No one, and I noticed it at ASIN, is that no one really knew who the voice actors, who they were. They were just there because they wanted to get their autograph just because. I had a couple of people asking me in line for one of the voice actors, asking what he did. It's like, I don't understand. Are you there for a friend? No, it's just we figured we'd get his autograph. Okay. But when I told him, because when Richard came in, and I was like, for those who don't know, this man is the voice behind Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. Why don't you people understand this? That's when the room exploded. But, you know, oh well, what can you do? I've been trying to meet a lot more talented voice actors this past couple of years, and it's been amazing. I've been meeting so many wonderful people, and they're really, really nice. And especially the crew that do the smaller known series, like Sengoku Basara. Like Vic Mignogna. I know he doesn't get a lot of he's popular on good and bad spectrum, but when he's in Basara, and he plays one of those creepy characters in there that you wouldn't believe it's him. And so when we went to go see him with Richard for the first time, actually, back a couple years for Con Alt Delete, and I gave him the Bossura box to sign, and he immediately lit up. He was so happy to see that, and it was heartwarming, really. It was the same thing for Quentin Flynn when I mentioned that I really liked Blood Plus, and he was so happy because not many people recognize him for that. Just the obscure stuff really is what makes all these actors very happy, so I'm really glad to know that. We're slowly making our way around to try and find more actors. Anyway, so we have cosplays lined up, or at least we did, because originally what the plan was that we were going to go to Disney World next fall. Around this time, about September of 2016. Due to some circumstances, we don't think that's going to happen anymore. We were going to do the Wayfinder trio from Kingdom Hearts. Just because around like the Mickey's Spooky Spectacular thing, you can dress up, and for at least 1 or 2 days out of the week. And we wanted to go for a whole week and pretty much just be all, okay, we're going to do the Wayfinder trio, take pictures, go do the Disney thing for the whole day, and for the rest of the week we're just going to do whatever. We had such a odd time this past ACEN with Kingdom Hearts that it felt so forced that it burnt us out. Kingdom Hearts is just, it needs to take a break for a little bit. RamenCon is coming up in a few weeks. We are doing a panel there. It's just going to be a normal PG-13 panel. It's going to be run by Kelly and I. She's going to be Marluxia. Yeah, I'm usually Marluxia, but I'm sort of going through the organization members a little bit, so I'm going to be Vexen. Kind of going to be based off of the Parley production Vexen with the rubber gloves and the goggles and that kind of stuff. I was going to make the shield, but I just don't have drive to do it. Because my guns for Xigbar, they looked beautiful. I can't thank my Sykes enough because she sat there 9 hours. She sat there and painted my guns for me the Thursday we were leaving for ACEN. So I honestly just, I can't thank her enough for it because of they wouldn't have been done. The problem is that ACEN guests, attendees really, they just don't care anymore. They really don't. We had so many people running into our props and breaking them and denting them and just, yeah, the sitar that Kelly worked on had a couple holes in it, the spokes broke, my arrows got bent. I don't know. From now on, we're going to be just doing whatever we feel like doing. No more of this, like, big planning stuff, because I've learned that trying to plan over the years and trying to plan cosplays, it falls through so often that I'll do it whenever I feel like it. Cosplay has gone downhill. Nobody does it for fun, and if they do, they also seem to feel pressured to do it. Because their friends are doing it, and they need somebody in their group, and they always want to do groups. I've made my point a couple times that, to my friends, is that I want to try doing singular stuff. And because I'm always in a group. I'm always in a group. And it's cool. It's fun, but when you're always in a group, you don't really get to do stuff on your own. I think I just want to try something on my own. I'm not sure what. Originally I was going to do just Evil Within on my own. I might still later on because there's a couple of characters I want to do. The first one I'm doing is Sebastian. I'm doing Castellanos. I wanted to finish him for Halloween, but maybe for RamenCon. Maybe for RamenCon. It's iffy. But I also want to do the Keeper eventually too. That's gonna be fun. Basically, I wanted to do more bigger cosplays. Though, I'm actually gonna make this a 2-part video now that I think about it, because my first point of cons and everything took almost 10 minutes to explain, and with the way YouTube has been, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be allowed to say. So, I'm going to make this just my little rant for now, part 1. Part 2, I want to discuss what I'm going to do in the future and how I might do it. It's probably going to be a little bit shorter, but So check out part 2, wherever the annotation is going to be. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.